In this video, I'm going to break down exactly why I'm ignoring the stock market valuations. You've seen it on the news. Warren Buffett's holding cash. SpaceX, bubble. Anthropic, Sam Altman, Elon Musk, bubble, .com era. You've seen all these crazy things. I'm going to break down why I'm ignoring it. But I wanted to look at valuations because I've not really actually sat down and looked at stock market valuations because it's not part of my own process. I'm trying to give you my whole take on it. So remember, this is my research, not financial advice. Do your own work, please. So look, how value investors would pick a stock. They look at P ratios, cap ratios, price to book, EBITDA, many different things they would use, but these are some of like the core ones that would form their opinions. And based on all kind of these different value investor methods, the stock market is the most overbought it's been ever, according to this chart from Bloomberg, which is insane. It makes good case to not hold stocks long term because we should see a little reversion, back down we go. Will we go down to here? I mean, that would be a load the boat probably, but yeah, according to all the valuation methods, stocks are at an all-time high, which is pretty insane. So makes a good case for why you wouldn't want to be adding positions to stocks long term. Probably, tough for a lot of people who do use these methods because they're like, where do I park my money? What's a good price if they are just like a value person? Because they wouldn't buy like a Bitcoin, or they wouldn't buy Bitcoin, for example, because it doesn't produce cash flow. So they're it's very tricky. And I've seen people like Howard Marks on a lot of podcasts talking about how overpriced it is, all that stuff. But according to value investors, most overpriced stock market ever, which I thought was quite an interesting chart. Yep, and you've got SpaceX here, the aerospace firms thing's pretty insane. You've got a lot of professors, a lot of people coming out saying they wouldn't touch it. You've got crazy revenues. It's pretty insane. And you've got Anthropic and OpenAI coming as well. So you've got some maybe crazy things, and that top 10 in the stock market's probably really going to shake up if we have more legs. We've obviously got Kevin Walsh in now, who could maybe shake things up as well. So we've got loads of things kind of happening, which is kind of crazy. But yeah, according to the valuation guys, these things are insane. Every era though has had the same lesson. So you've had situations where you can kind of go against value investing a little bit, where you've had crazy valuations, but it's still gone up loads before the music's ended, you could say. So there's been a case to actually you should have stayed long during these crazy valuations. We've got a couple of examples there. We've got the .com era. We've got the Japan Nikkei bubble. We've got that kind of 2010s run, and then we've got that US bull market around 100 years ago. So these are times where you've had crazy valuations, but prices actually carried on going up. So for me, price is king. Price is the only truth. That's the way I do things. It's part of my process. There'll be value investors who think I'm talking rubbish and this is what makes sense. It's all different opinions, right? So all it's important to do is just have your way of doing things and stick to it, and don't change your opinion based on news and outside noise. So as I mentioned just then, the noise is irrelevant. I have a way of doing things. Expensive charts can get more expensive, as I just shown earlier, and you've got to have your own process. You've got to have your way of doing things. My way is technical analysis. If price is going up, it's going up. If it's going down, it's going down. I use the 33-day EMA and the 200-day EMA. If they're bullish together, I'm bullish. If they're bearish, I'm bearish. And currently they're bullish, so I'm going to stay bullish until they cross bearish. It's a very easy way for me to distinguish things. So that's a way to cut through the noise. Because in my opinion, I don't think I'm smart enough for all these value investor things. That's just my opinion, right? I like to use charts. So for me, stay to my process. It's quite easy. I know you see all this stuff on the news where it's like, I'm just going to keep sticking to my stuff and improving on what I'm improving on as well, and ignoring trying to predict the future and ignoring everything else. So good reminder to, if you are a value investor, okay, cool. Just keep working on being a better value investor. If you are a technical analyst, keep working on being a technical analyst. That's what's going to improve and compound over time. Refine what you do, get better. It's the only way. So ignore all the outside noise, do your thing, get better at your thing, and you'll be much better. all the data referenced here that I used throughout. So obviously go read it out in your own time. I do run a free newsletter as well. So if you want to sign up to that, keep up to date with markets. If you can't be asked to do it yourself, by all means, please sign up, and I will see you in the next one.